Hello everyone, we will continue the topic SAP ABAP new syntax, and in the previous video we started with value expression as a replacement of append internal table operation. And yes, with the help of value expression you can declare and initialize the internal table. If someone asks you what is value expression, the simple answer is we can declare and initialize the internal tables. And yes, after that we covered, we have two types of value expression. And now what I will do, firstly, I will show you everything using append statement. Then I will show you same to same thing using value expression. So what I will do, I will create a program first. I will go to SC38 transaction code and I will go for program. Suppose I will say ZPRG new syntax for value expression. Now suppose I will put underscore exp. I will go for create. I will give that title. Suppose demo on value expressions. I will choose the type as executable program. I will go for save. I will save this as a local object. Now I will activate this program. Suppose what I will do, I will create a structure type first, internal table, work area, and we will insert the records to that internal table. I will go to SC11 transaction code. Now I already have a table. I'm not inserting the records to the table. I will only insert to the internal table. Just I want to see the data elements. That's why I'm just displaying this table. Suppose I will go for a structure type. Okay, I will not refer the table. It might be the case people do not have the table. We will use the SAP standard data elements. No problem. I will go for types. How you can create a structure type? Through types. Begin off. Suppose I am writing LTY underscore data. Suppose I am simply taking a column. Suppose I am saying employee ID. Suppose I am saying N. N means numeric. Suppose length is 10. Suppose I will go for employee name. Suppose name is 40 characters. Suppose I will take C. I am using, yes, numeric and character elementary data types itself. So it is not the case that I am using the data elements already created or SAP. Just I am using elementary data types. So the structure is ended. Now I will declare the internal table and work area. LT underscore data type table of LTY underscore data. Now I will declare the work area type LTY underscore data. You all know internal table is type table of keyword we need to use, work area we need to use type. Now I want to insert the records to this internal table. So one by one, firstly, I need to insert the records to work area. From work area, we will insert to internal table. So how I will do? Work area hyphen. What is first column? EID, suppose employee ID 1. Suppose I will go for employee name. Suppose I will put my name. Now first record is in work area. Now how it will go to internal table? Through append statement. Suppose I am writing work area to internal table. I will go for clear. And yes, we need to cover by old, new, both, because it might be the case so many people are directly referring the new syntaxes. So they must have the knowledge of old syntaxes also. Because SAP has not made the old concept obsolete. They are as it is. So we inserted the first record to internal table. I will copy and suppose I will go for second record. Just copy, paste. Suppose I will go for employee ID 2. Suppose I will go for name, suppose Abhishek. Suppose I will go for third employee ID. Suppose I will go for name, suppose Akaksha. So I inserted the 3 records to the internal table. Now, if I want to display the records, I will simply apply a loop. Loop at internal table into work area. For every loop, there is a end loop. Now I will simply write the right statement. So firstly, I will display the employee ID. Then I will display the employee name. I will check the syntax and I will activate the program. Now we will understand in the debugging mode how one by one records are appending to the internal table. So I'll put a breakpoint. I will simply run this program. I will go to desktop 3, most preferable desktop. Now you can see this is our internal table, 0 records and 2 columns. Internal table is blank. And this is our work area. So firstly, the record will go to work area. I am doing F6, F6. Now you can see first record is in work area. From work area, we are inserting to internal table. I am doing F6. You can see now first record is in internal table. And yes, now we clear the work area. And you can see now the work area is blank. Now we are inserting the second record to work area. Now this is the second record to the work area, to an Abhishek. Now we are inserting to internal table. So we have 2 records into this particular internal table. Now we will move on to, we clear the work area. Now we are going for third record. We simply passed the third record to the work area. And now we are inserting the third record to the internal table. So now in this internal table, we have the 3 records. Now we simply put a loop onto this internal table. So this loop will continue 3 times. And we are simply displaying the records using the write statement. And you can see we have this particular output. And just see previously when we only know the append statement. Suppose if I want to insert, suppose 15 record, 10 record, 8 records, I need to use the append statement. I need to write this much logic to insert the records to the internal table. Now what SAP is saying, rather than append, you need to use the value expression. So what is the summary of this particular video? In this video, I showed you, yes, if we do not know the value expression, how we are going for append internal table operation to insert the records to the internal table. So firstly, we need to pass it to work area. From work area, we need to pass it to internal table. And yes, append, always insert the record at the last of the internal table. In the next video, I will simply replace this code and we will go for value expression. and you will realize it is very easy. There's not at all this much lines of code. We'll only go for few lines of code and we will be able to get the same to same result. So in the next video, we will simply replace this logic with value expression. So that's it in this video. Thank you.